write, and then I move on. So please be kind. I know it's not that great, so save your criticism to yourself. Okay, I'm not going to tell you when I wrote these. I may tell you some of them when I wrote them, but I'm definitely not going to tell you all when I wrote them, because I do want to respect certain people that these poems are about, because I know them. I know they're good people. It's just, sometimes the good people can cause you the most pain, I'm not reading this in any type of order. So it might be one of my good ones first, or like good compared to the other ones, or it could be really crappy ones. So let's go. And I typically don't title my poems unless something jumps out at me. But like I said, I write it and then I move on. I don't really go back and think about a title. Anyways, this one doesn't have a title. But okay, so these ones. The first two I'm gonna read. I'll give you the years. How about that? I won't give you the months. So this one was actually 2 years ago from today, but this is the only one I'll tell you today. This lack of sleep is haunting me. So many thoughts keep running through my head. Shattered, alone, and crying. There's not much I can do from so far away. I try to offer comfort, but I feel like all I give are harsh words and rationalizations. We were best friends, and the world took us apart. I'm still there for you. I just don't know how to give you what you want. Oh. I remember what that one's about. That was... Wait. No. No, I don't think she's been there for that long. Nope, don't remember what that was about. I lied. This is from 2 years ago as well. I feel lost, scared, and defeated. The feeling of depression I just can't find myself to beat. It's an endless cycle of feeling like I may be finally coming out on top, only to realize I'm back in the whirling waters, trying to figure out which way is up from down. But life is so deceiving, and the moment I think I catch a break, another wave comes crashing down on me. There's no one to turn to, no one to throw me a life vest. I'm inevitably drowning on my own doing. I don't listen to my own warnings. I thought I was stronger than I actually am. Oh, how foolish I can be when I already know I wear my heart on my sleeve. Oh, I know who that one was about. Yep. This one I actually wrote this year. I titled it Our Story. I titled it today actually after reading it. This one I will out who it is because I really don't care. It's about my ex. It's the ex that I tore pictures of up in earlier videos. So here goes nothing. I'm not exactly sure how this will go or how it will end. I just know it's never meant to be to begin with. No matter how many times I said no to you, to myself, I always found myself coming back to you. It wasn't in a way that I needed you, because I surely did not. It wasn't in a way that I loved you, because how could I love a boy who doesn't even want to love? I guess maybe I kept going back because you kept showing me vulnerability at the rarest of moments. Just as I was about to give up and walk away, in those rarest of moments you would let me in. You showed me a side no one knew but me, and for some god-forsaken reason, I fell into it like a trap. Because in those moments, I saw a boy stuck inside a man, crying out for help, not knowing how to fully grow up because there was a lack of proper adult figures in his life. I stupidly took away his accountability and thought I could make him into a better man. And I did, for a bit at least. He made me feel my age when for so long I have felt I have grown up too fast. He told me I was beautiful every day. For a while. He was happy to show me to his family and friends. Then it all started crumbling down. I was no longer beautiful. I didn't dress like a girl. I needed more makeup. I was a stupid cunt that you no longer wanted around. And I broke it off with you. Twice. But I brought you back. Maybe out of pity. Maybe out of fear financially draining, or maybe deep down in my sadistic mind, I actually cared for you and fell for your manipulations and wanted us to work again. Oh, how I was stupid. And now I don't know if I'm single because I want to be, or single because, sorry, my phone is like, just blacked out on me. Or if you fucked me up so much I'm too scared not to be. I thought that one was deep, personally, but that's just me. And it's crazy, like, people always, if, like, people on YouTube, whenever I, like, brought him up during the past 2 years, they're like, he's an ex, that happened a while ago, like, get over it. And, yeah, it happened a while ago. But when someone is so abusive, mentally, physically, sexually, whatever, like, it sticks with you. You're permanently scarred. And there will be moments where things just like hit you. And that was a poem, like, I told some of you to just write. Don't think about it, just write. And that's what I did for that poem. I just wrote. I didn't think about what I was saying, I just wrote. This is another one I wrote this year. Sometimes it's so hard to breathe in a world that feels so fake. It's so hard to tell the intentions of others because it seems that most lie through their teeth. Honestly, my soul is just tired from it. It feels like I have this weight on my chest that won't go away. You say you want one thing, and they pretend that's exactly how it will be. When you have no way out, you're trapped underneath them. You want to escape so bad. You try to push them away, but they rationalize it and make it a game. And when you try sharing the truth, people laugh it off and tend to blame you. All I want is some air. All I want is some fucking air. Please let me breathe, because I don't know how much longer I can breathe under this pressure. If you want to know the truth, that one is about, well, I won't say specifically, but that can be part of the Me Too movement. Another one this year. Trapped inside this head of mine, I'm awake, but I'm not doing fine. I'm not really sure what's eating me inside. Maybe I just need more time. The world keeps moving around me, and I seem stuck to the ground. I just want to break free from this mental prison, but I'm not even sure how. I know my self-worth, and yet I have my doubts. I feel like I need saving, but I know there's no hero in a cape in this town. If I want to be saved, I need to do it on my own, and I feel myself sinking inside this hellhole. And then I have a two-liner that I did this year. Even the happiest person has to frown sometime. Another one this year, actually on my dad's birthday. Wonder what was the inspiration for that. We fight so hard to be loved, to be made proud of, but what we don't realize is that we start to lack self-happiness. Stop focusing on what others think and start focusing on you. Make yourself happy, and with it, others will be happy too. Remember, you walk this earth to live your life. People aren't going to live it for you, so when it's time to finally leave, make sure you're happy with the life you lead. Oh, maybe it wasn't about what I was saying. Another one this year. Forget the path you have walked. No one that has followed you will have followed you this far. Forget the people that left you, for you have grown past them. Forget the wrongs that have been done by you, for you know better and will show the world better. They're breaking you from the inside. Yesterday you saw your life flash before your eyes. A big burly man barreling towards you, with nothing but a thin piece of wood to shut in his way. No one to turn to, you're all alone in this world. People want to pretend to know you, to understand you, but they know little of the kind. All I want is room to breathe. Just please let me fucking breathe. Oh, I know exactly what that one's about. Here's another one from this year. I titled it, What is the Point? I'm done. I am so fucking done. We are way past yesterday. I just don't get it anymore. What is the point of family if they don't have your back? What is the point of family if they turn on you on a drop of a hat? Please tell me what is the point of family because I no longer know anymore. Please tell me what is the point of loyalty if they turn their back on you every chance they get. Please tell me what is the point of honesty when they believe every lie they spat. Tell me what the point of living is if no one ever has my back. Here's another one. I don't like this one. I don't remember what I wrote, but I remember feeling like I did not like this one when I wrote it. I feel like it didn't flow. I wrote it today, actually. The world is lost and broken, or maybe it's just my world that is. How can you put so much trust into someone and they just break it? Like you don't mean a thing to them. You can show them the world, take on their beasts, become their warrior, and yet still it's your sensitivity that they feast. Broken and shattered, nothing is left. Once again, your existence is just a long-forgotten memory. Nothing good ever lasts. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but still, it needs work. This one's from 2 years ago. I called it Forever Lost. Kind of sounds like a story to me, but I mean, poetry is kind of like a story anyways. Did you find her? Did you open the gates and search? Did you look everywhere for her? Yes, my love, but she is nowhere to be found. Kind of ironically, I am pretty dang sure I wrote that about myself. Like when I just felt so lost and broken, and I was just trying to find the person that I used to be, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't find me. This one's called The Irony. The earth keeps turning, even if your world seems turned upside down. People keep living their lives, even if you're scrambling to get yours back together. When your body is screaming for sleep, your brain won't stop running. And as that baby takes the last breath, you're too busy taking your last. And as that baby takes their first breath, you're too busy taking your last. I think I said that there. Baby last breath. That was not right. Called this one Ignite the Light. The darkness consumes everything I see. I hate when this phone turns off. The darkness consumes everything I see. No one ever sparked a light in me. Little did I know I didn't need another to make me happy, though. All I needed was to look inside me, and there the light would be. Sorry, I'm cracking my toes, and it. Ooh, this is a poem that I wrote for you all, because I remember reading it today, and at the end I wrote much love, Lisa ASMR. I know, I'm so cheesy. Anyways, this one is called Reality of Life, I think, yeah. The world is full of lies and disappointments. You can never take it for face. It will fill you with sadness and laughter, and in the end, it will inevitably destroy you. Don't let the fear make you not live life. Instead, allow it to push you to be the best you can be. Don't let the naysayers and negative Nancys keep you down. And I say keep instead of put because everyone knows that sometimes we do allow the words get to us. I'm not going to fill you up with wishful thinking. I'm going to inform you of the truth. I want you to be more prepared for life than most. Most have this preconceived notion that the world will be amazing. There is nothing to fear. That's a lie. There's everything to fear. The world will let you down. People will kick you when you're struggling just to stay alive. And for what, you may ask? Because they find it fun. Or maybe they're just filling a void in their life to try and make others laugh at your expense. Like I said, the world isn't always fair. But there is some goodness to it. You will have friends and family who will have your back till the day you die. You will have days where you think you couldn't be happier. You will find your purpose as long as you allow yourself to overcome the obstacles. They say it will get better, and guess what? It really will. So stick it out, kid. You'll be okay. Just do me a favor and leave the world a little bit better than you found it. Much love, Lisa ASMR. Told you I'm a little cheesy. Oh, what happened? That's not what I meant to do. Wrote this 2 years ago. Called it 2 a.m. Thoughts. I think all of these poems that I'm about to read were written at 2 a.m., I guess. So many emotions whirling in my head. Yeah, this is after my breakup. Sorry. So many emotions whirling in my head, yet nothing is really fazing me. I've been going through so much, but at the same time it seems like nothing at all. You told me you loved me, you declared you would never cheat. You've seen the damage it has done before, and you said you refused to do it again. But how was it that when I looked through your phone, there was a half a dozen dating sites and even more messages? How could it be that you say you love me, then while I slept, you exchanged those texts? Some of them knowing about me, some of them asking personal questions about my nature. They all acted like they weren't homewreckers, but all it took was for you to say it'd end soon. Luckily for me, I started to branch off from you. No, I didn't cheat. I just put up the walls that would protect me from the pain. I knew this day was coming, just pissed you took off with your money in which you owe me and my family. This is the second poem. This one, I don't know what I was doing with this one. Once again, it was 2 a.m., so be kind. Oh, my neck is really killing me. Holy cow. Knock, knock. Surprised to see your face pop up on my phone screen. Who's there? A knight in shining armor. A knight in shining armor who? Because I know all too well you can't just waltz back into my life after accusing me of harassment and stalking. You can't walk back into my life after cheating on me and calling me a crazy psycho-ass bitch for finding out. No, you lost those privileges of having me lean on your shoulder when I'm struggling with creeps. I don't need you to save me. I can save myself. Yeah, so when he accused me of harassment and stalking, that was because I asked for my money back. Because I paid for his rent and I paid for his motorcycle. And he didn't want me to ask for my money back, so he said, stop texting me or I'm gonna charge you with harassment. You're harassing me. Oh, you're stalking me. Oh, you crazy psycho ass bitch. Bro, finding out that I was cheating on you. Oh, this one I named after the restaurant I worked at. It's weird, being in the minority shoes. Is this really how it feels like? Being outcasted and made to feel hated? At first I thought everyone was so nice, and then I started to notice the minute details. All the crappy tables ended up being mine. I started to get talked down to. Half of you looked at me like I was stupid. Managers should know better than to be biased. They should know not to create cliques, but all you care about is having fun and making everyone who doesn't know how to speak the language feel lesser. We banded together as pariahs. We know what you're trying to do. Luckily for them, they only need the job for the summer. Unfortunately for me, I need something longer. So I'll continue on turning in job applications. I'm done studying your stupid menu test. And when you want to test me again, I'll have all the right answers in just 2 simple words. I ended it, but if you don't know, the 2 simple words were I quit. The fourth and final poem of these 2 a.m. thoughts. You make me happy. I love you. You are the light of my life. I wouldn't mind hearing that sometimes. But what I get when I look in the mirror is, you can't do anything right. You don't know how to make anybody happy. Why would anyone want to spend time with you? You're so awkward. It's not easy looking in the mirror and seeing all the good things. It's not easy always loving yourself and being happy. But I never said it was going to be. Okay, so this one is from 2 years ago too. I don't know. Oh, yeah. You say you'd like a letter, but I doubt you'll actually like it. The words I have to say aren't always the nicest. Everyone wants the old me back while she's long gone. Hell, I'd even want her, but I don't know how to reach her. The lost, the lonely, the cost of being homely. I see her struggling so hard to come up, just to gasp for air, but the waves keep crashing down, the tide keeps pulling her in, and now she's turned around. Which way is up? Which way is down? Will this girl ever be found? Slowly her lungs begin to collapse. The fight within her has given up. Probably should have been no longer last. I don't know. This one was also 2 years ago. Catastrophic, horrible, disgusting. All the words run through. How is it that I can still be so angry at you? Could it be that I'll stay mad until you repay what is owed? Or do I first need to see you self-destruct? I would like to be able to sleep when I crawl into my big bed. A bed that wasn't made for 1 but for 2. But I find it hard. My mind keeps repeating the hateful words you said. My body begins to shake. My skin begins to burn. Oh, how I want you to finally hurt. It's your turn. But alas, I stay distant. I try to remain calm, but these thoughts in my head refuse to shut off. God help me, someone please. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of the tease. One moment I feel fine, I completely forget. Then the next moment... Sorry. Phone update tried to pop up. But then the next moment I find my body in a sense of being paralyzed. I don't want to get up. I don't want to move. I stay in this bed like it's the only thing I know how to do. Another poem, untitled. No surprise there. I hate you so much. I can't seem to ever fully let it go. I don't understand it because I don't care about you anymore. I haven't in a long time, but there's just something in me that hates everything in you. Sometimes it consumes me. I know it isn't healthy. But that whole document I named Angry Insomnia. Where is my other poem, though? I'm definitely missing one that I like. Because I wrote it from myself and from my best friend at the time that I'm no longer friends with. What the heck? I wonder if I... me, so you're not there, not there, not there. I know where I could find it, but I really don't want to go on my messenger. What did I do? Where's my light? What the heck? Don't like this. No, that's not it. Oh, here's one I completely did not even read, completely forgot I wrote. It was 2 years ago. I titled it Everything for Nothing. Well, I was uncertain about that title. It's optional. I'm everything you need and almost everything you want, and yet somehow never good enough. I am everything and nothing all at the same time. I built bridges, overcame fears, just to try and get closer with you. I let a big part of me go because what made me made you so very unhappy. I stopped trying to create conversation. I stopped asking polite questions. The days and nights started filling with silence because soon you'd be telling me you were too tired of being around me. I thought maybe if I stopped talking and did as you pleased, maybe then you could love me. I stuck around so long because I thought I could make you a better man. Oh, but how I was wrong. Instead, I let you tear me down until I wasn't able to be recognized anymore. I let you break me into the tiniest of pieces and almost make me fall back into the addiction I worked so hard to overcome. I had to remind myself you weren't worth putting a scar that would take years to fade on me. You're not even worthy of remembering that I overcame you. You broke me down one by one until almost nothing was left of me. You breathed lies and fed them to me like oxygen. Who knows if anything you ever said was true? I gave you everything. You gave me nothing. Nothing but the depression that filled my mind because no matter what I did, I could never make you happy. Even a how was your day ended up in a fight. You didn't want to talk to me. I guess you didn't want to waste your breath. I started to distance myself from you. I guess you started to notice because you honestly didn't care. So how did you celebrate our 11 months? By finding whores on Craigslist to fuck. And you thought you could do it in my bed. You really are scum. When you were homeless, I gave you a home. When you were without a vehicle, I bought you a motorcycle. And when you were jobless, I helped you find a job. But when I lost one of my jobs, you made it a joke. I begged for you to stop. I begged for your support. I started to hyperventilate because I felt so much stress. Do you remember what you did? You turned around, walked away, and went looking for an outfit. So fuck you. I gave you everything, only to ever get nothing. I hope you feel exactly how I felt one day. Maybe then you'll change. I don't wish you happiness because honestly you don't deserve it. I just hope that now I can sleep. I hope now I won't have all this anger lingering inside my body. I was unhappy for a long time, but I never cheated. Guess that's how you sort out the ones worth keeping. That one I also wrote without thinking. This one is Dear Me. That's what I titled it, and this is the poem I was trying to find for you. Hey, it's me again. I know you're going through some things and are really confused, but I just want you to know I'm here for you. I know life isn't fair, nor is it always easy, but sometimes we just have to pick ourselves up and move on. I know the thoughts of what could be, could have been, and never will be drive you nuts, but sometimes it's not meant to be known. And maybe this message is too long, but it's important for you to know I love you. And no matter what, I'll look after you. So please don't ever feel completely alone. I have your back, always have, always did, always will. I have a feeling this is gonna shut me off. So just in case, much love. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the poems. I think honestly that was the last poem anyways. Yeah, it was. So sorry, I didn't mean to hit my phone on the shoebox holding up my other phone. So, sleep well. Thanks for listening. Bye.